My question is to the Minister for Communications. Minister, it's hard to believe we might aspire to be like Bhutan and Thailand, where there is national mobile phone coverage. I'm sure I speak on behalf of all the rural and regional representatives when I say our demand for mobile phone infrastructure far exceeds the $100 million budget commitment. Minister, we have our national reputation to protect. What is your plan for national mobile phone coverage?
I call the Honourable Minister for Communications. And the member for Jellybrand can leave.
I thank the honourable member for her question, and I note that her concern for better connectivity in rural Australia is shared by all of my colleagues here. But it was not shared by the men and women on the opposition benches. For 6 years of Labor, not 1 cent of Commonwealth money was spent on rectifying or addressing mobile phone black spots in regional Australia. Tens of billions of dollars were committed to the NBN, and yet they knew, as we all know, that when you're out of the big cities, the biggest telecommunications issue is invariably black spots for mobile telephony, for wireless broadband, wireless voice. That is the biggest issue. Under the Howard government, over $100 million was spent on dealing with those black spots, and under the Abbott government, $100 million has been committed over the next 4 years to address those black spots. And of course, the honourable member has nominated a number in her electorate. And I note that my parliamentary secretary, Paul Fletcher, has gone the length and breadth of the country. He's been to 50 public meetings, 32 electorates, hearing from people about mobile phone black spots. The wide-open spaces of Sydney's North Shore cannot constrain him. He's gone all over the countryside, and he's found out that there are many deficiencies in our mobile coverage. Now, I'm not sure that I would be as confident as the honourable member is that Thailand and Bhutan have 100% mobile coverage. I'm sure there are a few black spots there too, but nonetheless, while we do have very good mobile coverage overall in Australia, there are many areas where it's no good, and we are addressing them. Now, this is what we're doing. We're spending $100 million over 4 years. We have got a process underway which will shortly be released for consultation with the industry, and then very soon after that made public. It will be a fully transparent, competitive process. We are looking to, naturally, for the mobile network operators to make contributions to these new towers. We expect that we can fund between 250 and 300 of them. We are delighted by the interest that's being shown by the Government of Victoria, which is promising to commit $40 million, and that should become part of the co-funding with us, and the Government of Western Australia, which has committed $45 million. We're also looking forward to support from local government, whether it is in cash or in kind, such as providing land and access. But this is a serious commitment to addressing the biggest telecommunications deficiency in regional Australia, and it is one that stands in marked contrast to the 6 years of neglect by Labor.